Imagine this. Someone walks up to you, maybe at a party, maybe at work, maybe at the airport, and they say, "Hi, tell me about yourself." And suddenly, your mind goes completely blank. You know who you are, but do you know how to say it in English? That's exactly what we're fixing today. Hey, welcome back to the Confident English podcast, the show that makes speaking English feel easy, natural, and honestly, a little bit fun. I'm your host, Sophie.
And I'm Alex. And Sophie, I have to say, that gave me a little anxiety, that feeling of going blank. I've been there many times.
Oh, same, Alex, but not anymore because today we have the fix. Before we dive in though, Alex, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, thanks for asking. I had a great morning, I made coffee, I went for a short walk. It's a good day. How about you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Actually slept really well last night, which doesn't happen every day, so I'm extra happy. Okay, so real quick before we start, if you are new here, welcome. Whether you're new or you've been with us for a while, please do us a small favor. Hit that subscribe button, click on this episode, and share it with one friend who's learning English. It really, truly helps the channel grow, and it helps us keep making free content for you. We appreciate it so much.
We really do. Okay, today's topic.
Today's topic is one of the most important things you need in English, and honestly, one of the easiest once you know the right phrases. We are talking about how to talk about yourself with confidence. Your name, where you're from, what you do, what you love, what you don't love, all of it.
And by the end of this episode, you will have real phrases you can use today. So stay with us. Let's go.
All right, Alex, let's start from the very beginning. The first thing you say when you meet someone, your name. Simple, right? But even here, there are a few ways to say it. So how do you introduce your name in English?
Okay, so the most common way and the easiest is just, my name is Alex. Or even shorter, I'm Alex. Both are totally fine.
Yes, exactly. My name is, or I'm, both work perfectly. Actually, in a casual situation, like a party or with new friends, most people just say, I'm Alex. It sounds more relaxed, more natural.
And then if someone doesn't catch your name, you can say, sorry, my name is Alex, A-L-E-X. You can spell it.
Good tip. And speaking of spelling, my name is Sophie, S-O-F-I-E. A lot of people write it wrong, so I always spell it.
Good habit. For our listeners, when you introduce yourself, say your name slowly and clearly. Don't rush. It's okay to say it twice.
Absolutely. So, quick summary. My name is a little more formal. I'm casual and very natural. Both are correct. Both are good. Next one, where you're from, because after the name, this is always the next question. Alex, where are you from?
Great question. I'm from Canada. Specifically, I'm from Toronto, which is a big city in Canada.
Toronto is a very big city, very busy, very diverse. How do you say that in English? You say, I'm from Toronto, or I come from Canada. Both are correct.
You can add a little detail. I'm from Toronto. It's a big city in Canada. That helps the other person understand.
Perfect. I'm from London in England. I always say, I'm from London. It's the capital of England, because not everyone knows every city.
Exactly. And for our listeners, you might be from a small town or I'm from a big city called.
Let's practice together. The phrase is, I'm from or I come from. Fill in your own answer. Say it out loud right now. Don't be shy.
That's right. Pause the episode if you need to, say it out loud, and press play again. We'll wait.
Now, where you're from and where you live, these can be different things. So let's talk about that. Alex, where do you live now?
So right now, I live in an apartment in a city. I don't have a house, just a small apartment, but I like it. It's cozy.
And the phrase is, I live in an apartment or I live in a house. You can also say, I live in and then the city name. For example, I live in London.
And what about you, Sophie? Do you live in London?
I live in London in a small house, not a big house, a small house with a little garden. I love it.
Oh, nice. A garden. That's lovely. So the contrast here is I live in an apartment in the city. Sophie lives in a house with a garden. Both are great options to describe where you live.
And a useful extra phrase, I live alone, or I live with my family, or I live with roommates. These are all very natural things to say. All right, next, age. Now, this one is easy. Alex, how old are you?
I am, dramatic pause, old enough to know better. Okay. I'm 32 years old.
Old enough to know better. I love that. But yes, the phrase is simple. I am number years old, or just I'm 32. You don't have to say years old every time.
And you can also say I'm in my 30s if you don't want to say the exact number. That's totally fine too.
Good tip. And I'm 28 years old, or I'm 28. Very simple.
And for listeners, you might be 19, you might be 45, you might be 60. The phrase is the same. I'm number years old. Easy.
This one is a big one, your job, your profession, because this is always a question when you meet someone new. What do you do? Alex, what do you do?
I'm an English teacher, actually, which is fitting, I think, for this podcast.
Very fitting. So the phrase is, I'm a teacher, or I work as a teacher. You can also say, I work in education. That's a little more general.
And what about you?
I'm a podcast host and a content creator, so I say I work in media or I'm a content creator.
And for our listeners, maybe you're a student. You say, I'm a student. Maybe I'm a nurse, chef, or I'm an engineer.
Notice the pattern. I'm a job. Super simple. Just remember we say I'm a teacher, not I'm teacher. The little word is important.
Don't forget it.
And if you're not working right now, that's okay too. You can say, I'm currently looking for a job, or I'm studying at the moment. No problem. Let's talk about family now, because this comes up a lot. Do you have a big family or a small family, Alex?
I have a medium-sized family, I think. I have one brother and one sister. My parents live in Toronto, that's the city I'm from. So I have one brother and one sister.
And the key phrases here are, I have number, brothers, sisters, children, or I'm an only child if you have no brothers or sisters.
Oh, only child. That's a great phrase. What about you, Sophie?
I'm actually an only child. I'm an only child. No brothers, no sisters. Just me. And I have a wonderful mom and dad who live outside of London.
Are you married? Do you have kids?
Alex, so personal. But for the sake of the lesson, the phrases are I'm married, I'm single, I have children, or I don't have children yet. All very natural phrases.
And I'll say, I'm single for now.
There you go. There's hope for everyone. Okay, pets. Do you have any pets, Alex?
I have a dog, a big golden dog named Biscuit.
Biscuit. Oh, I love that name. How do you spell that?
Biscuit. Biscuit, like the food.
I love it. And the phrase is, I have a dog, or I have a cat, or I have a fish. Very simple. And you can add, his name is Biscuit, or her name is...
What about you? Any pets?
I have a cat, a small orange cat named Marmalade.
Marmalade. That's adorable. Sophie has a cat. I have a dog. Classic difference.
And if you don't have pets, I don't have any pets, or I'd like a pet someday. That's totally fine to say too. Hobbies. What do you do in your free time? This is one of the best topics for making conversation. Alex, what do you like to do when you're not working?
Let me think. I love cooking, especially on weekends. I also enjoy hiking, being outside in nature. And I watch a lot of movies. A lot.
Cooking, hiking, movies, great. So the phrases here, I love activity, I enjoy activity, I like activity. These all mean something you do for fun. You can also say, in my free time, and then add your hobby.
For example, in my free time, I cook and watch movies. Simple and natural.
And I love reading, I love yoga, and I really enjoy traveling, visiting new places.
Sophie likes reading and yoga. I like hiking and cooking. We're both different, and that's good for vocabulary. You learn more words when you hear contrast.
Exactly. And our listeners, think about your hobbies right now. What do you love to do? Say it out loud. I love. Go ahead.
Let's talk about food, because everyone loves food, and it's a great topic for conversation. Sophie, what's your favorite food?
Easy. Pizza. I could eat pizza every single day.
Pizza, classic. And how do you say that? My favorite food is pizza, or I love pizza, or pizza is my favorite.
Yes. And you can also talk about what you don't like. I don't like. Very important phrase. Alex, is there a food you don't like?
Absolutely. I do not like mushrooms at all. I don't like mushrooms.
No, I love mushrooms. The contrast, Sophie loves mushrooms, Alex does not like mushrooms.
And for drinks, you can say I love coffee or I prefer tea. I drink a lot of water. Simple conversational phrases.
My favorite drink? Tea. Definitely tea. I'm British. It's basically a legal requirement. One more wonderful topic. Describing yourself as a person, your personality. This is where you can really make a good impression. Alex, how would you describe yourself?
I think I'm a friendly person. I'm quite calm, and I'm creative. I like to make things. What about you?
I would say I'm energetic. I have a lot of energy. I'm also very curious. I love learning new things. And I'm a good listener.
Great words. So some personality words for our listeners. Friendly, calm, creative, energetic, curious, kind, funny, serious, organized. These are all adjectives, describing words.
And the phrase is, I am adjective or I'm a adjective person. For example, I'm a friendly person. Very natural.
And it's totally okay to say, I think. It sounds humble and real. I think I'm creative. That's great.
Love it. And you can also say what you're good at. I'm good at cooking. I'm good at listening. I'm not very good at math.
Same, Sophie, same. Ding.
So now you have so many phrases: name, origin, home, age, job, family, pets, hobbies, food, personality. That's a lot of material. But let's talk strategy for a moment, because how you say things is just as important as what you say.
Absolutely. So tip number 1, keep it simple. You don't need complicated words. Short, clear sentences are perfect. I'm Alex. I'm from Canada. I'm a teacher. Done. That's already a great introduction.
Tip number 2, adapt to the situation. If you're at a job interview, use a little more formal language. Say, my name is, instead of I'm. Talk more about your professional skills. But if you're at a party, be relaxed. Say, I'm. It's casual and friendly.
Tip number 3, don't be afraid of mistakes. This is so important. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. If you say something wrong, just smile and continue. People care more about your energy than your grammar.
Oh, I love that. People care more about your energy than your grammar. That's actually really true.
Tip number 4, smile. Even on a podcast, you can hear a smile. And in real life, a smile makes every conversation easier. It makes you look confident, even when you're nervous.
And tip number 5, our favorite, practice out loud. Not just in your head. Actually say the words. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Speak to your pet. Speak to your plant. It doesn't matter. Just say the words out loud.
Biscuit, my dog,
He's heard me practice English many, many times. He's very patient.
Best English student ever. All right, let's wrap up. Today on the Confident English podcast, you learned how to talk about yourself in English with real confidence. We covered your name, I'm, my name is, where you're from, I come from, I'm from, where you live, I live in a house/apartment, your age, I'm number, years old, your job, I'm a profession, your family, I have brothers/sisters, your pets, I have a dog/cat, your hobbies, I love, I enjoy, your food preferences, my favorite food is, your personality, I'm a adjective person.
That's 10 whole topics, and now you can talk about all of them. You are so ready.
And here is your question of the day, and we really want you to answer this in the comments. Ready? Here it is. Tell us 3 things about yourself in English. It can be your name, your city, your hobby, anything. Just use the phrases from today and write them in the comments below.
We read the comments. We love seeing your answers, so please don't be shy. Write something, even if it's short. 3 sentences. That's it.
You've got this. We believe in you.
Thank you so much for listening today. This was a really fun one.
It really was. All right, everyone, stay safe, keep smiling, and keep practicing. You are doing amazing.
Goodbye for now.